Day 98, I just got up. I had a pretty good night's sleep, but my voice is a little toasty. Yesterday was the convention. Yesterday, day 97, of course, I didn't really show my update. I did it on the plane home from Power MorphCon. It wasn't as, I was tired. It wasn't as bad as the night. Like, I did about 30 minutes on the plane to the show, 30 minutes one night after the show when I was sleep deprived, and then 30 minutes on the way home from the show. And it was, probably, I don't know what I'm saying. I thought I was more awake than I am. I just woke up like 5-10 minutes ago. I fed the cats. What I'm getting at is, here's what I did yesterday. Now, I did that in Procreate on the iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil. And I, once again, come back to, I don't like inking on it. I can't get as fine of a line as I want sometimes. The pressure sensitivity, the control, the flow, whatever you want to call it, is just a little bit clunky. It's not too bad for bigger things, but when I try to get fine details like background people in a panel, I have to struggle to get it pretty good. Whereas if I was on my Cintiq or just using paper, it would be less of a struggle and it would come out better. I still think it's good for laying things out, for design, for tight penciling even, and color. I mean, it's not great for color. For basic color, it's fine. So it's still a useful tool, but I kind of set myself up for failure by giving myself only inking to do. And I did my best, and I pulled through, and I did the work. But again, inking on the iPad, I'm not sure if it's the iPad and the Apple Pencil or if it's Procreate. Maybe if I got another program, it'd work better. Maybe I should try Clip Studio Paint again. I tried that briefly, but the way they had it set up was the trial was both on the desktop and on the app on the iPad. So I was trying it on the desktop for about a month, and I had the app as well, but I wasn't using it. So I used it on the app like, I don't know, 10 minutes one day. So maybe I might have to try that. But that's not something I'm gonna do right now because I don't have another trip coming up for a little while. Meanwhile, today I have to go to the doctor. I have my Power Rangers show, which I'm a little bit worried about my throat, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Mostly good stuff. I had a really good con. Money-wise, I did well, even though it was an away show. I still made profit. Had some good conversations with some old acquaintances, some new friends, some fun actor interactions. Just overall, a very, very, very positive experience. But exhausting in every possible way, so that I'm still kind of tired today, and I have a lot to do. Luckily, most of it isn't very physical, so I could do a lot of sitting, well, once I get back from the doctor at least. But that's what's going on today, yes. Day 98, went to the doctor, did my Power Rangers show. My voice is so toasted. The show went well despite that. I'm gonna go out and get a pizza for dinner. I was saying to Q, that I wish, today I wanted to just do nothing basically, but had to go to the doctor, had to do my show. I say had, I mean, I want to do my show, but it's responsibility. I can't put it off till tomorrow. Today's the day. And I have a ton of emails and things I have to get back to people about today. I mean, arguably I can get back to the next day or two, but they wrote me yesterday or today. I should get back and work-related things, art-related things. I have to change this to the cat. And I was saying to Q, I'm like, oh, I got to do my 30 minutes today, but I don't want to do anything else. I didn't want to do that. She said, well, just do that. And I'm like, yeah, but I got to take out the trash because it's trash night, and I got to change the litter. And as I think about it, like, I got a ton of stuff I got to do. And it's, I'm really tired. And I know I got to get sleep. I think I'm just like, again, a little bit burnt. And in a good way, because I had a really good weekend, but I can't sustain for another day of that level of output. And the way I work too is when I keep moving, it's fine. But what worries me is I'm going to go and get the pizza, sit down and relax, and crash. And I have to eat because I'm starving, but I wish I could do everything I need to do and end with the pizza and then go to bed, which is also not the healthiest plan. But anyway, I'm going to do a bunch of this stuff and eventually do my 30 minutes, which I don't want to do. But I'm a professional, and we're almost at 100 days, so I'm not going to fail now. All right, well, I did all that house stuff, itched my nose. I did my time. I actually did an hour. I can't believe it, and I don't know why. I'm so tired. Well, I know why, because I was working on the same panel that I started on the plane on my iPad yesterday. I left those inks. I adjusted one head. This guy's head was a little bit bigger and I adjusted it, but otherwise I left all the exterior inks and just continued the detail, and I did the background, and then I just kept going so it was shaded to basically finish the panel, because I knew I was going to share basically the same images that I did yesterday. And once again, accountability on social media made me want to have something different to show. Which is good, because we're getting pretty down to the crunch time and I need to get more work done anyway. I just didn't plan on doing it today. But that's the end of today. Moving on. Well done, hey, well, day 99. It's weird because I've just blown through this challenge without a ton of effort. There've been a few days when I'm like, oh, I don't want to do my 30 minutes. but I've basically kept to the minimum and got a lot of work done. And it's one of those things where it hasn't always been easy, and I've gone on trips and had things going on and been sleep deprived. But sometimes people think I'm too hard on people doing the challenge, or that I'm the tough love one, or I'm the enforcer or whatever. And I guess I am, because having done this challenge, it's not that hard. I mean, it's hard, but if you care about art and you take the challenge seriously and you want to do comics, there's almost no excuse I think is valid for not being able to put 30 minutes in. I mean, maybe like the death of a close family member. And where my head goes, and this is for me, like if somebody died, like, man, getting out of my head for 30 minutes and drawing might be a good thing. Now, I realize that's a bit extreme, but, when I'm sick and even when I have to go to the bathroom, like run to the bathroom with that sort of like urgent sick, I can still do 30 minutes. You do it in bed, you do it in between, when I'm sleep deprived, if I'm out all day, I find a way to do it in my car. I don't know, maybe because I've done it a few times and I realize how little it is, how minor the effort is, and how if you can't put in just that much effort into something that is either going to be your career or a passion of your life, well, then maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're not taking it seriously enough. Maybe you're not ready at this point in your life. Maybe you'll return to it later. But I don't know, I just keep thinking about it because I've been really, really busy this year. And the challenge was it wasn't even really a challenge for me anymore. Last time I said I wasn't going to do it again, and I did it this time mainly to help promote the Werewolf, the 100s anthology, and I thought it'd be fun because other people doing it. I don't regret doing it, but I'm never doing it again because there's no point. It's not a challenge at all to me. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yes. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm unpacking and putting things away from the show, and I am... what am I doing? Getting some prints out that I have to send. I got one new Etsy order, and then I have some pre-orders of Nessie that I got to send out. So I'm going to do those, get them ready, pack them up, bring them to the post office. Then I got to go to Target and GameStop, do some shopping because we're out of it. Well, GameStop because I had a pre-order for an action figure. Target because we're out of food and everything. And then when I get back, I just got done putting up my Power Rangers show video and some other social media stuff, and I got to work on another V100s video. And I got to take care of some cat stuff. And somewhere in there, I'll do my 30 minutes, and it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. I realize I might be coming on a little harsh, especially for people that are new to the challenge. It can be difficult. It can be a challenge. It is a challenge. Well, that's the thing. I'm not saying it doesn't take effort. I'm saying you should be more than willing to put that effort in. I'm not saying it isn't a challenge. I'm saying you should welcome that challenge because it will make you grow, and you will be a better artist and a better comic artist, or you'll learn, hey, this isn't for me, and that's fine too. I get frustrated with the people that kind of don't give it their all and keep going, and I don't understand that half mentality. I can't be that way. I'm all or nothing, I don't know. I mean, a lot of it is my own personal stuff, but I'm just sort of articulating because a lot of times people wonder why I take it so seriously. And I kind of take everything seriously. I take fun seriously. I take collecting toys seriously. I take life seriously because since I've been young, I've been very aware that we get old and die and leave this planet. So even when I was a kid, I'm like, I've only got a little time left. So the older I get, the worse I'm going to get about that because I'm just aware that there's a ticking time, clock over my head. And one day, hopefully I get another 40, 50 years, but it could be tomorrow. Who knows? And so but that doesn't make me want to be lazy. That makes me want to do as much as I possibly can, as well as I can, for as long as I can, in as many areas that make me or other people happy, or I don't know, I'm getting weirdly philosophical, and it's not even like I've been thinking about this, and here's my conclusion. I'm sort of working it out as I talk to you guys. It's something that I come back to over and over again, but yeah, I'm almost done with the challenge, and it's been good, but the first time changed my life. The second time was sort of just proving that I could do it again, and this time has just been something I'm doing in addition to a million other things I'm doing. So yeah, I'll talk to you again later. I'm back. It's Tuesday. It's 2 days after the show. I'm just unpacking my prints and putting things away. And I've talked before about these away shows and bringing pins. Pins are heavy. When I do away shows, weight in the bags has a lot to do with it. And I consider, should I bring pins? How many pins should I bring? But they always sell well. This was my Power Rangers pins. You can see I have some Megazords and some Tiger Zords. And some Aka Ranger and some Jungle Fury. These don't sell very well. Once I run out of these, I might not reprint these again. These both sell pretty well. I just had extra left. But I had a full set of 8-bit Rangers, they're all gone. Like I had not just one copy, but then I had a headshot of the Green Ranger, a headshot of the Red Ranger. I had a bust shot of the Green Ranger, the Dragon Sword. All of those I had, like, I don't know, 20 or more of each, all gone. This is all I have left, and I just try to fill it with other stuff. Now, over here with my Godzilla stuff, I sold some of these, but I have a lot left. And I'm starting to think, because I had the inverse when I went to G-Fest, that I had a lot of my Power Rangers left and no Godzilla. There's always a little bit of crossover between the fandoms, so it's worth bringing art for both, but I'm starting to think when it comes to pins specifically, maybe I should just not bring anything other than Rangers or Godzilla or whatever the point of that convention is, because I could have sold more pins, but I didn't have any more left. So it's a problem I always worry about having with prints, which I've never yet had. It hadn't happened yet. That door's open, and something just flew in my mouth. Good. It wasn't a bug. I think it was like dust or a plant-based thing. Regardless, I just wanted to talk about pins. Pins. All right, package is mailed. I'm on my way out to Target. On one leg of the plane trip, one of the snacks they gave was Oreos, and I got them and I ate them, and they just tasted kind of bland and dry, and I thought maybe they were old or something, but I realized they were regular Oreos, not double stuff, and I haven't had regular Oreos in a really long time, and recently I've been getting mega stuff, which to me is like double stuff. Double stuff is normal, and normal is gross, so I don't know if mega stuff is limited time or not, but out of all those flavors, it was the only one left, so either it's going away and I'm getting my last pack right now, or it's so popular that it sells out and it's gonna become the new normal, and that's what I want. I mean, I guess that's not good for America and the human race and health, but regular Oreos? No. All right, it's 12:30 at night, still day 99. I reposted the Power Rangers show from yesterday, the recorded version. I put up my next installment of the 100 Days videos, did whatever else, and sat down and did my work. I was only gonna do the minimum half hour, but again, I wanted to finish the panel. I didn't do the grays, but I finished all the inks because it's a panel that I've shown a few times before. And here comes my cat. And so, where was I? So I ended up going over an hour. I was watching some YouTube videos. I'm watching a Peter Palmiotti video right now. And I'm over an hour, maybe close, hour and a half. I don't even know, but I'm gonna be done. And this is what I have. So I need to do the grays on this, and then this page is completely done. And then I'll move on to finishing page 4, which I actually already started on the plane and on the trip, but I'll get back to it and hopefully finish up all the art in the next couple days, and then hit the lettering. Originally, it was supposed to all be done by the end, like the end of the day tomorrow, like first thing in the morning, the day after tomorrow, everything would be done, which I would have done, which I would have busted my butt and done less commissions, done less whatever, and made it happen. But we got an extension. Mike Emmerich, the editor of the book, decided to give everybody a 1-week extension, and he let us know that a week or two ago. So rather than me killing myself and then finding out another week, which is I'm sure what a lot of people would have done, it was like, oh, okay, I'll just keep working at a reasonable pace for my schedule, and I have another week. Now, that does mean I still got to hustle a little bit, but I didn't have to hustle while I was doing Power Morphicon and everything else. And now that I'm sort of caught up on a lot of that stuff, tomorrow I'll probably put together another video and just try to plow through as much art as I can for the next few days. And yeah, tired. I am tired, but I'm good. I'm good tired. All right, see you tomorrow for day 100. Day 100. Wow!